Hi everybody and my fellow artists. Welcome back to Mandy's Art. I'm Amanda here today. It's been about 3 weeks since I had my last video. I was recovering from COVID. So in today's video I have a mini November haul for kind of gearing up for Christmas, and didn't have a lot of extra money to do a lot of shopping. And didn't have a lot of extra, I'm not a big fan of Black Friday shopping, and now with COVID I've been pretty much doing most of my shopping online, except for the exception of going to local thrift stores, Walmart and things like that, and grocery shopping. Otherwise everything's online. But without further ado, grab your favorite drink and a snack and join me on this lovely haul. So for starters, I'm going to start out with a brand new coloring book. I saw this on a flip through of another YouTuber or color tuber channel, and this is the Camellia and Jacova 50 winter miniatures, to just some simple stuff to kind of just give me a little relaxation. I'm not going to do a flip through because or show anything because there are multiple flip throughs on YouTube, so that is my first thing. And the next thing I have, we'll do some other stuff. Next thing I have is a staple in my studio space is alcohol wipes. I always get 2 containers of these to help clean up any paint, watercolor, any solvent-based things. And it also helps sanitize to protect me from COVID and anybody else who comes in my studio space. Love these things. So, I also picked up a Crayola 10-pack of erasable color pencils for drawing my sketchbook. These actually erase better than the Prismacolor erasable color pencils. And I'm excited to do some new sketching with this and to kind of help improve and build my sketching skills. So. Then I also picked up the medium-sized charcoal pencils for my collage and mixed media. And this happens to be a 12-pack, fairly cheap on Amazon. It was like 10 bucks. So I now have a fresh stock. Kind of moving on. Some different stuff. I also picked up some Mod Podge for collaging and as a way of sealing my collage work if I'm working in an art journal or even on a canvas. So I'm excited to try this out. This is very popular as a collage for glue and sealer. So there's that. I also picked up for collaging some more Royal Lenkel short-handled multi-pack craft brushes to help lay the glue down, paint some details, so that I don't mess up my long handle acrylic brushes. These will just kind of lessen the burden on that. So it came in like a big pack at Walmart for like $8. Really reasonable. And multiple sizes. You've got filberts, fans, rounds, flats, angular brushes. So these are great. And then I also picked up the short handle Liquitex pack. I really like the Liquitex brush because they are excuse me, full synthetic. I have the long handles like I said, and here's my drink. I hope you're enjoying your cup of coffee and stuff, or hot chocolate. This is a great time of year for our lovely warm drinks. So these are my Liquitex short handles. And then the rest is all water medium stuff. And I'm really excited about all this because I'm trying to get into watercolors and expanding out and teaching myself new mediums. So I'm hoping once I get more camera gear to do some bottom downs to actually show you some of my work and sketch with you on camera. So for starters, watercolor crayons. Excuse me. Gotta get another drink. COVID definitely has some lasting effects. So I decided to try these Sergeant Art watercolor crayons, and these are amazing. They are a harder pastel, and then they do dissolve in water. But now that I have these to work with to mix, I went, instead of buying, as I'll show you what they look like, instead of buying the big sets, so these are the crayons here, or the Neo 2s, because right now the Neo 2s are out of my budget price range. I thought I would try these first, and I swatched them out the other day, and I am super impressed. And I even played around in a coloring book, but not much. And now I want to try the Neo colors, but just as much. I'm really excited about using these because, you know, it will help me learn more about watercolor crayons before I jump into the Caran d'Ache Neo Color 2s. So, again, Sergeant Art watercolor crayons. A diamond in a rough for a budget watercolor set, which was reviewed by Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter, is the Rosa Gallery 12 watercolors. And I opted for a limited palette instead of like 50, well, not 50 million, but at least more than 12 watercolors so that I can continue to grow my color mixing. So I'm excited. I've been playing around a little bit with these, and they are bright, they are vivid, and honestly, if you want to know more about how the product, I would recommend you jump over to the Frugal Crafter's YouTube channel. She's got a very in-depth review. That's part of the reason why I got these for my haul, and I think you'd really enjoy her channel. She does a lot of watercolor stuff, very inspiring, and just inspiring in crafts and encouraging you to do, you know, to work at whatever level that you are. So this is my Rosa Gallery watercolors. Another thing I got for watercoloring is my first porcelain palette. Excuse me. And for color mixing on the side from Medine. So this is the box here. Then I have also been experimenting with different papers for my watercolor, and so I decided to pick this up from Walmart. This is the Bee Inspired watercolor paper. Their jumbo pad, which is also 100% cotton, which I'm really excited about, and the fact that at Walmart you can get this for like excuse me, quoting, I'm not exact, around $14, maybe less, if I recall my memory correctly. But for a very beginner watercolor artist like myself, I thought this was a great deal because it came with 50 sheets, whereas Arches Cold Press 9x12 is $20 and you get maybe 20 sheets. I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to look that up to be precise. But when you're trying to learn a technique, you can, you know, and new to watercolor, you can go through quite a bit of paper trying to nail it down. I thought this would be a great way for me to practice at a reasonable price. So this is the Bee Inspired watercolor paper from the Bee Company. B Paper Company. Then I also, moving on here, I also picked up the Ready Cup 100% cotton paper from Strathmore. This is cold press and it's a 5x7. I thought I would start small, of doing smaller pieces before I moved on to big stuff. And as a you get 25, and it's 140 pounds, 300 GSM2, 100% cotton. And my last item on this little mini haul is a budget watercolor pencil set that I want to try. It was, this particular brand was recommended on another channel called Color My World. This is the Neone Watercolors pencil set, and it's a 36 color set, which will be perfect for color mixing, and you can create quite a bit of colors from here. I have not swatched these out yet completely, so I don't have any first impressions, just that I'm starting my watercolor pencil collection. So, but that is it for my haul. I am really appreciative of everybody who watches all of my views and to all my new subscribers, and I am very thankful for all the support that I'm getting, and I really hope that you have a wonderful holiday season, and remember to spend time with your loved ones and to share kindness with them, because holidays can be quite stressful for everybody. And I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, and I will catch you all on the next video. See you guys. Merry Christmas.